Hi everybody, I am back. My nap under the craft table was so comfortable. I hung a little hammock down there. I've got everything underneath that craft table. I've even hid Snickers down there so that I can have a snack. I'm hoping my kids don't find the Snickers. They'd be gone if they did. I've painted the cat. I decided on yellow. I did go through and make stems. Now, my stems, I kind of mirrored them. Like, can I show both shoes at once? No, because I chose to videotape this differently. Anyway, there we go. Maybe? No, I don't know. Anyway, it's the same number of stems. And then this one has the purple flower, and this one has the blue flower. There you go, like that. I can show them like that. I am a genius. Hello. Okay. There you go. So, and yes, I know, I've got some paint here. I'm gonna use a magic eraser. It's got little smutzes places. It's okay. We're just gonna go with it. So this one was purple. So I'm gonna start with purple, and I'm gonna go purple, 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 and then blue. But I'm gonna do all the purples on all of them at once so I don't have to clean brushes between shoes. Because, yeah. Right? Right. And I'm gonna use the same brush for both flowers. And again, this is not anything fancy. This is just a simple 5-petal flower. Although it does help if I can stay on camera while I'm turning all this stuff around. Oh my, I'm probably making y'all dizzy. I can't help it. Well, I mean, I could. By just, you know. Not flipping things around. But, you know, I am painting a non-flat thing. So there's that. And yeah, that. And sometimes it's just easier to flip things around. And I am trying desperately to paint everything on these shoes in one go so that, ooh. Do you see what I did there? Okay, I think I fixed it. Now over here, this little petal right here looks kind of funny. So I'm gonna try and dab it again. Okay. And again, nobody will be up close looking at these because we've already decided that if anybody tries to get their face close to my daughter's feet, she's gonna kick them. Right. Right. Yeah, that one went a little out of line here. We'll just make it bigger. Oh, and I just messed up. Do you see that? Yes, I did. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes two purples live next to each other. It's not the end of the world. We're gonna go with it, people. It's not a mistake. It was intentional. I wanted two purples to live together. I did. I did. I wanted two purples to live together so I could start on a purple and end on a purple. That sounds like a great story, doesn't it? Okay. And this purple needs to be bigger because that one's bigger. And then this one would need to be a little bigger. There we go. That one bled a little bit. I don't know why it did that. See? Look. I don't care. Because again, we're just gonna go with it. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. I'm gonna feel the need to fix it. It's slightly better fixed, but not really. So there. And then we're just gonna make this one a little fatter. There you go. We're gonna put that one down there. Then we're gonna come and we're gonna paint all of these the opposite. So this one is gonna be purple. And so I don't mess up again. This one's gonna be purple. And then these two are both gonna be blue and this one's gonna be purple. Okay. Right? Right, okay. Because I gotta make that same mistake that I made on the other one over here. Yes, yes, okay. And I don't know that I like this purple. On the magenta. I liked it on the light pink. But I'm thinking it's a little dark. What if I go in with a little bit of white? If I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to mix a color. Because that's not going to fly. It's going to make it look weird and not defined. From far away. Like, way up close it looks fine, but from far away it'll look splotchy. So, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna do these other flowers. Hopefully that one dries a bit. Actually, do I have? Yes, I do. And I need to learn to not talk with a paintbrush in my mouth. Oh my, y'all. There we go. I have mostly taken care of that. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Come on. Paintbrush. Sorry. I know, I'm just twisting and I'm changing stuff up in the middle of it. And, yeah. Because I didn't test like I should have what the colors would look like on the actual other color. Because had I done that, I would have known that this dark purple does not look good on this magenta. Or, you know, amethyst, as the bottle calls it. But I'm saying it is not an amethyst color. So we've already had this debate, haven't we? Yes, I had this debate with myself. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm just talking to myself. Yes, I am. It would be nice to talk to somebody else while doing this, because occasionally I need an expert opinion, and I don't have an expert here. I have the person who's just messing around trying stuff, which is me. But the great thing about watching me mess up is y'all don't have to. You can learn from my mistakes. Because chances are I won't learn from mine. All right, that looks better. I like that better. You can't really tell it's purple. They look really gray. And I don't know what to say about that. They do look really gray. I'm not repainting them. I'm not repainting them. Do you hear that in my voice? That's me trying to convince myself that I'm not repainting them. Oh my. Okay. The doubt, the hesitation, yeah, that's me convincing myself. Nope, you're not doing it. Because you're just going to be finished. And I realize that you guys are seeing this and thinking, wow, that looks like junk. But when they're on, you can't see any of that. It actually looks okay. And I realize here, you're getting an angle that is just not nice. And I don't care if this doesn't look good, because I have pulled it apart and painted, and it was a pain. And I only did one coat, because otherwise it's gonna bleed. And the magenta bleeding onto the pink is very bad, because this pink is very translucent. And not good things are happening if the magenta gets on the pink. I have to like wash it off and then repink, and yeah, it's not good. Probably because, you know, probably shouldn't be using this to paint shoes. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an expert. Again, we don't have an expert here. But pretty sure that that is not shoe painting. Paint. So Yeah. Is it going to be okay? Let's hope so. But if it's not, that's okay too. These were $3 shoes. And I took the $3 shoes and ruined them. And I don't know. I don't know if it was the bleach that I poured on the shoes. I did it in the washer, okay? Okay, I poured bleach on them in the washer. Or if it's the fact that I used really hot water, because I didn't put them in the dryer. So, I mean, I don't know why it peeled like that. I just don't. But I also had a pair of jeans that the label peeled off. And the label was there before I washed them. So, and I didn't bleach the jeans. I thought that was weird. But I did wash them on super hot. So I'm wondering if maybe like my hot water's up too high. And that's a possibility. When I go to wash laundry, I see steam. So I'm thinking that might be the issue. Is my hot water is just too hot. And yes, I know you can turn down a hot water heater. And yes, I know I have kids that could possibly be scalded, and I probably should turn down my hot water heater. But have you ever tried to have 4 people take a shower in the same night? Trust me, you want that extra hot. Because otherwise, people are going to be like, you know, the 4th person is going to have no hot water. It's just not going to happen. And my kids are not little like that they would get scalded. I mean, you know? My youngest is 7. I'm pretty sure he can say hot, 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 hot. There you go. And he doesn't even like take like what I would consider a warm bath. He likes like practically lukewarm baths. And then when he showers, which is very rare, he's mostly a bath boy. He also doesn't like hot water. He likes it very cool. I know, because I still go in there and turn it on for him and test it. I know he's getting to that age where it's like he can make his own baths. But I will make his baths for him. He is getting to the point where he's like, you know, like I make the bath and he brings his pajamas in and stuff. And he like waits until I leave the room to undress. I always think that's cute. Like he's starting to get modesty. Because again, he's 7, you know? Like at that age, you know, it's like they start to understand. Mainly because I've drilled in them. Change in your room! When they're little, they're all streakers. And see, each flower's kind of different, and I'm okay with that. You know? I mean, I don't think each flower needs to be exactly the same, you know, as the others. That's gonna bother me. I don't like that. Let me, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add blue. That was too much blue. Let me add a little more purple. I'm in my head trying to picture the color. I think I do need just a little more purple. Maybe red? Maybe a little red would help, like warm it up. I don't know what I'm doing. That red seemed very... See, I don't want to do too much red though, because if I do too much red, now I'm making magenta. What am I doing? Okay. Oh no, what have I done over here? Actually, I think that's a good color. If I can make sure it's all mixed. Okay. I'm gonna go back over it again for the zillionth time, because of course. I'm like, I think that's a little too gray, and I think that's a little too this. It still looks really gray, doesn't it? Look at that. Is it? There's no black in this. There's no black in this purple. But yeah, I am hating this. I'm really disliking this purple on the magenta. It's just not showing up well. I'm sorry. I'm painting it and I've got to put my face near it. And I don't... I just don't know what I'm doing that could... You know what? I've got to give up. Because if I've tried like 3 different colors on this, and it's not gonna do what I want. And I'm not completely happy. But I am just gonna be like, okay, we're done. Because if I don't, I'm gonna paint it like 15 times, and the flowers are gonna end up huge, because each time I'm gonna end up going out of the lines a little more, and see, that's kind of cute. I just think all of the colors look different on the magenta than on the pink. And maybe I just have to accept that. I'm gonna try not to mess that up, but apparently over here I messed up that yellow because it looks smushed instead of a dot. So, great. Here's the shoe. I think it's cute. Here's the shoe. And the shoe. And again, I think they're really cute. I think they're cute. You know. And now I just need to get shoelaces. I need to clean the grommets again because I did clean them between 2 and 3rd coat. 2nd and 3rd coat. And I need to clean them grommets again. And then I need to take a magic eraser to this. And then I'm just gonna like let them sit for a little bit and dry. And I did get some purple there because I did. And let's see if I can quickly get it off because it was just done. Okay. And then I have to let these dry for a while so that the acrylics can kind of set. Because I think you have to let them dry for like a few days. So, but I don't have shoestrings for them anyway, so my daughter couldn't wear them yet. So we're gonna hope that just letting them sit for a while. I might actually, after they're completely dry, put them in separate bags, not bags, pillowcases. Each one in a pillowcase, and run them through the dryer for like 5 minutes just to like heat set the color in. Cause you know how like when something goes through the dryer, like It's forever. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I mean, I don't think it would hurt, right? Like 5 minutes? I don't know. I'm gonna let them dry, and then you guys can tell me if I'm being silly by putting them in the dryer, or if putting them in the dryer is like genius, like, you know? And I would put them in a bag. Not a bag. I keep saying a bag. I mean like a tied off pillowcase. You just put them inside the pillowcase and tie it off. You know, a lot like what you do with like delicates. Because if you don't have like a garment bag and you have delicates or things, you put them in a pillowcase and just tie it and then throw them in the dryer. And that way it doesn't get tangled and stuff. Like, you know, pillowcases. Poverty garment bags, apparently. I don't know if the things I do are because, like, it's, like, genius, or if it's just because, like, I grew up in poverty and you had to make do. So, like, sometimes I do stuff and I'm like, wait a minute, I think other people actually have, like, bags for that. Like, they don't just use, like, old pillowcases. But the old pillowcases work, so, like, why would I buy a specialized thing? I don't know. Do y'all make do? Or do you buy all the fancy gadgets? Tell me in the comments. Like, do all of the YouTube-y stuff, I guess? Because I was told I need to, like, start telling you guys to, like. So, comment. If you've made it this far, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. Go smell some real flowers. And not the ones on my daughter's shoe or she's gonna kick you in the face.